This is your Monday Marriage Tonic, and this is Titilola Martins, your marriage counselor. I have a little thing for you today, and that is marriage is sustained by virtue. I'm telling you, marriage is sustained by virtue. You're not going to do it just anyhow you want to do, just anyhow it goes. Marriage is sustained by virtue, sustained by character. What you do in your marriage determines the form your marriage would take, and that is why you can't afford to just do just anything whatsoever in your marriage. You have to be deliberate. What are those things? You have to also know how to evaluate the things you are doing. What help are they doing to your marriage? Are they being helpful? Are they not killing your marriage? I'm telling you, marriage is sustained by virtue. If you see good marriages out there, you see good marriage with your neighbor, with your friend, that marriage is being sustained by character. It's being sustained by virtues, and these are virtues that you must build yourself. Nothing happens by chance. In fact, success does not happen by chance. Success is deliberately achieved, I'm telling you. And even the success you achieve by chance, you cannot sustain. That is why sometimes your home is peaceful today and tomorrow is not peaceful. At a particular season, you are enjoying it, is peaceful, and at another one, you are not able to reproduce that peace that you got some weeks ago, some months ago in your marriage. Why is it so? It is because you have not developed character. You have not developed virtues that will sustain your marriage. So I'm going to give you two virtues that you need to develop to sustain your marriage. Number one is equity, and number two is empathy. Yes. Number one is equity. Equity, you need to be able to ask yourself, this thing that I'm doing to somebody, to my wife, to my husband, would I love the same to be done to me? That is what equity helps you to do. When you develop equity, you'll be able to successfully ask yourself that question, and that question will lead you into doing right. Yes. You'll be able to quickly evaluate within yourself, appraise yourself just before you even go on that action. It will be able, it's like a code within you that quickly runs through an operations and an action that you want to do, and then quickly tells you what the outcome might be. Yes. And it helps you to be able to discern and say, oh, this is not going to give me the output I want, that is going to give me the output I want. If this is done to me, how would I feel if I'm the one on the other side of the table, if I'm on the receiving side? So that is what equity does for you. And number two is empathy. You know, sometimes there are some things when they are done to you, you don't mind. But really, when they are done to you, if you say, I don't mind when it is done to me, so I will do it. It is not everything that you want done to you, such that if you do it to somebody else, they will like it. That is where empathy comes in. Oh, maybe for the first time you felt, oh, because I can take this thing, because I love these things, let me do it onto that person. But the moment you see the reaction that the person, even though this is something you don't mind being done to you, you did it to the other person and he or she is not taking it so well at all, that is where empathy comes in. Empathy helps you to be able to say, oh, he must have reacted that way because he doesn't like it. We are all coming from different backgrounds. We are all coming from different experiences. Yes, your own experiences in life allows you to just take it. It does not matter. But for that person, it matters. It goes a long way. So that is where empathy comes in. Empathy helps you to be able to quickly recognize that an action you have done does not go well with somebody, and makes you to try to put yourself in the place of understanding why it could not go well, it wouldn't go well with them, and you adjusting yourself and say, oh, what am I going to do another time? Give them the excuse to behave that way. And at least that gives you the opportunity to know what cannot go well with them, even though it can go well with you. So these are two important virtues that you need to cultivate, that you need to develop in order to sustain your marriage. Those are the two I'm going to give you today: equity and what? Empathy. Equity helps you to be able to evaluate and say, this isn't good. If it is done for me, I'm not going to like it, so let me not do it to the other person. And empathy helps you to balance it. just because it is not, if it is done to you, you wouldn't mind, does not mean that the other person would not mind. So when the moment you notice that, oh, this person doesn't like it, even though I wouldn't mind if it is done to me, empathy helps you not to judge that person, but to do what? To adjust and say, next time I'm not going to do it this way. So I'm going to leave you with that. Don't forget, your marriage is sustained by virtues. So you need to develop virtues that will help to sustain that marriage, that will give you that desired result that you look forward to in your marriage. Thank you for listening to your Monday Marriage Tonic. Make sure you make use of these tips and give me your testimonies. Thank you. God bless you.